Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, The Art of Love Tarot by Denise Jarve, artwork by Tony Carmine Salerno. Website is at the bottom, I think. No, on the back. Upside down, of course. BlueAngelOnline.com. Feel free to check that out if you're interested. I even pulled that back in case you want to see some of the wording there that's going on. Supportive Oracle cards. Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish. Artwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Lucy I like. I have another deck I use all the time with her. I haven't heard of Jasmine before, but I'm liking the artwork on here. I'm warming up to it, I have to be honest with you. Okay, what do we have for Sagittarius? That's an interesting. There's a lot of power being pushed forward there. Oh, another upside down card. What is it? Okay, something not ending that maybe should have. Okay, let's see how this goes. Something came in very quick. I don't feel like that bothered you, ironically. You're very well aware that it came in quick, but things that come quick can go quick. I don't feel like that upset you. It's just kind of like, hey, if it came quick, fast, it can go fast. Might as well enjoy it while you have it. Live it up while it's going well. You did the best you could with it. The thing is, it's still hanging around. It's kind of like things were good, and they still are. The only thing different is, it is kind of getting old. It's ironic, because it came in, it was good. It's still here, it's still good, but it is getting kind of old. It's kind of like the same old, same old. The best way I can think of to describe this is like having your favorite meal. I've heard this described as a steak meal before. If you don't like steak, whatever your favorite meal is. But you get that, and then that's the main component of your meal for the first week. It's like, I can make it so many different ways, so after the first week I was very happy. But now 3 months have gone by, and it's the same main course. Over and over and over, which is good, but it's kind of like, I've had it so much that I actually do need some variety. I'm not against it, I'm not upset about it, but I'm kind of like, if things change, maybe that's not a bad thing. I'd like to have this more intermingled with some other variety, is what I feel like I'm going with this. I feel like there's an ironic feel with this, kind of like, I don't want to complain, and I'm not complaining, but it is kind of getting a little boring, ironically. But I'm trying to keep it there. I want it to keep going. The Strength card is telling me, I know it's good, and I'm trying to keep it, and I almost feel bad that I'm getting bored with it. I feel like I almost feel bad that I'm getting bored with it. You're probably keeping it to yourself. Probably. You could be talking to some people, but if you're telling some people, you're very careful who you tell that to, is what I'm getting. I feel like there's other opportunities around me that I'm missing because this one's kind of good, and I feel like I shouldn't be letting it go. Ironically, I do feel like it's limiting me. It says limitations on here. 5 of Pentacles is being on the outside, but I feel like I can't see past the top of the tree. I don't know what else is out there. There's more possibilities out there for me, but if I start looking at those, I'm going to lose what I have, and I feel like that's not the best idea right now, even though it is kind of what I want to do. And I don't know, it could leave like this. This could leave like in its second, so I'm just trying to keep up with it while it's still here. What's going on around you? I feel like this is somebody else around you. High Priestess and Fire. 8 of Fire, half in, half out. Things are starting to change. Some other people are working to keep them where they are. You got 3 of these cards. You got Transitions to the Spirit Realm. This is a pretty card. Angel de los Muertos. I hope Hopefully I'm not butchering that too bad. You also got this one, the Three Fates. What comes around goes around. And then the third one is telling... I feel like this is more of like a literal card. It feels like there's somebody watching and waiting and realizing that it's starting to... This situation is starting to change as it is. Other people seem to think that this situation is almost over. So they don't seem to think it's going to last much longer anyway. There's a lot of work to try to keep it where it is. Other people are trying to work to make it stay longer. And I feel like you're kind of like, all right, I'll do what I need to, but I am getting bored with it. It's a weird energy. You have Justice card, and you got the Four of Swords. Divine Order, Equilibrium is Justice. Four of Swords, the Four of Angels, Healing card. I feel like I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of done with it. It's ironic, but I feel like you're kind of done with it. But I can't seem to get away from it just yet. Somebody's going to kind of try to make a deal with you. Really? Okay, somebody's trying to make a deal. What is this deal they have for Sagittarius? I see it over here on the side, so I'm just trying to wait. I'll pick up those cards in a second. They don't want this to end. They're trying to hold on to this. They feel like it's starting to slip away. The Death card, half in, half out, like it's starting to slip away. Ten of Wands is stress, but it's still successful. Six of Pentacles and Angel of Alchemy, Miracle. What might change this up is kind of like, oh, Sagittarius, you've been getting steak all this time. I've been getting lobster all this time. I will trade you my lobster for your steak if you want, because I see you're getting bored with that. I know you like lobster, so let's just switch it off, just assuming you like it. You know, I mean, you might not. So we're just going to say, they're like, we can switch it off that way. And then there's a third person there going, hey, you know what I am? I'm getting some other great, I'm getting a great Italian dish. You know, pasta made right from Italy, from the chefs in Italy. Grade A pasta, sauces, all that good stuff. I'm willing to share with you guys too if you want. Maybe we can all work together and we can all make this work out to our benefit. People are realizing that you're getting bored, and they're trying to keep you interested. So people are kind of bending over backwards to help you. I'm getting that this will keep the situation going for a little bit longer. Probably half as long as it's already been. So for example, if it's been going on for 3 months, probably like a month and a half more. If it's been going on for a year, probably like 6 months more. So if you like half as long as it's already been, it'll extend it. This is a very pretty card. Pink Lotus Fairy, A Time for Spirit. That's a pretty one. And then it's basically the Death card upside down. The release has been blocked. It's holding on to it. Is this in Sagittarius's best interest? I mean, let's be fair. The Hierophant, half in, half out, and the Four of Wands. I feel like it bonds you with this person, these people. These people will look out for you when you need them. I don't know how often you're going to need them, but if you do need them, they will be there for you. The trick is, you may not need them, you may, maybe not that greatly, but it's nice to have support. It's nice to know you have that support if you want that support. A lot of times Sagittarius moves through and gets things done before people have a chance to help them, I've noticed. But there is support here. You will have that backup if you want it. It's always nice to have people to lean on if you need to. Especially when, you know, I've also noticed Sagittarians, they work themselves to death sometimes. Oh, I shouldn't say death. They work themselves into sickness. So sometimes, like, if you overwork yourself and you're starting to feel ill, you will have these people to back you up. The trick is you have to ask for it. If you call on it, you can have it. So that's kind of like the 5 in, half out. That's the Hierophant, half in, half out. The support is there, but you gotta claim it when you want it. Keep that. But if you go along with this, you will have people who will look out for you going down the road. Just make sure you call on them and ask them to help you when you need it, so you don't work yourself into exhaustion. Half as long as it's already been is how much longer it'll last. 7 of Fire, holding on. What is this? Violet Angel? That's a pretty one too. Breaking Dawn. The night will end. The night will end is what I'm getting from this. This is not going to last forever. I already said that part, I feel like. But it's kind of like it can only last so long. You're going to know when it's coming forward. You don't have to go the whole distance. But like the majority of it, the farther you go, the happier these people will be, the more support you'll get from them if you decide you need it. I feel like that's also kind of like why they're putting it that way, kind of like, could you survive without the support? Yeah. But I feel like Sagittarius does this. You guys work yourselves into exhaustion. These are people who, like, when you're starting to feel like you're overworking yourself, you could call on these people to pick up some of the slack for you so you can take a break and kind of pull back and enjoy your life a little bit and let yourself heal so you don't work yourself to the bone. So it could have its balance. If you decide halfway through this that, you know what, I really don't want this, I just got to go, you can go. I feel like it's fine. But that support goes with it. It depends on you if you feel like you'll even use it. It's nice to have, but part of it is you have to use it. So keep that in mind. I really like this card. I think this is pretty. You got a couple of really pretty ones on this one, I thought. I haven't seen these ones yet, or I haven't noticed them, I should say. I probably flipped through it and didn't pay that close attention. Are we good? I think we're good. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.